Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you are. Now, this is a live trading analysis session. It's Tuesday, 9:22 a.m. East African time. So I'm just beginning to analyze the markets on TradingView. I'd already looked at it earlier. But today, in terms of earlier, just before I got onto this call, I just had a quick glance through. But now I'm just going to literally do the technicals for the first time this week on my laptop, on my TradingView rather, and then also look at a bit of fundamentals. So I already have basic idea of what I'm looking at, but I'm just going to do a quick rundown. Hopefully this won't take too long. So it's, usually I like to look at the dollar index, the dollar, see how it's doing. Looks like a bullish wedge. Let's see at the ceiling. Okay. So there are chances that it will break out. It could also just bounce off over there, bounce off the high. So I'm waiting to look to see if there's a break. Um, yeah, we'll wait and see. I'm expecting a break, but it could just bounce off this and retest. This is on the 30 minutes because it's on a wedge and it's at the ceiling. So I'd look for a breakout rather, or a retest, possibly before the breakout. But let's look at NAS is on like its highest of highs. Like it hasn't been that high in a very long time. So I would say, I don't know, like I'm not sure that it'll break past this high. I feel like generally you can see there's a wick there, a bit of rejection. Yeah, so I kind of feel like the descent is beginning. So let's see. I'm feeling the descent. Yeah, it breaks this channel. Look at the daily again. There's a very strong zone here. So let's look at the these are different levels. What points? I feel like if it breaks, then we are definitely on a reversal because I know that gold is bullish. So that would confirm the bullish trend on gold because yeah. So I want to look at your yeah. So this is where we're at on German 30. It tried to break the high, as you can see. Let's just do this a bit. So we were very bullish last week, but I feel like we've now got to some rejection of sorts, and that's what I was waiting for yesterday. This just this confirms for me we're on a downtrend, okay, and the dollar index is kind of confirming that for me. So so German 30, I'm looking at a bearish trend of about 250 pips. Okay. And guys, we're gearing up for the London session. So I'm actually looking at this based off observance of the London session. So a bit of rejection, like this was a very strong, the 26427.4, pretty strong rejection here. You know, you can see, kept on retesting this, you know, a couple of times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So this is the area of supply, very strong supply area. So I'm like possibility. I'd be confident to kind of take like let's see, 440 pips on US 30. Yeah, I think it is a good supply area. Let's look at another. Now let's go to, let's look at euro. No, let's look at my favorite pair, so AD, JPY, and then I'll look at gold. So same thing here, a bit of rejection. Okay, so it didn't get to the high. So this point here of 75.023 is a pretty strong supply zone. If I look at the 30 minutes, totally confirms that. You see double top here, triple top. So I kind of feel like it's about to like drop with a bit of rejection here. So obviously waiting for a good entry level. So let's see if I look at this. Yeah, I'll wait for I'll wait for a break. Very possible that it will reject here, retest. So this would be a good, I mean, how many pips is this? Yeah, 29 pips. This would be a great entry zone. Let's see, for a sell. So let's see, like this is a good, this would be a good entry for me for a sell around here. Yeah, so possibly pull up maybe 30 pips. Okay. Then we'll see what happens. Break, retest, bam, break down. So maybe it's already retested and is now just testing a previous low. Okay, I mean a previous high, a lower high, because this is a high, lower high. So the fact that it's rejected higher zones is possibly it's now getting ready to break. So I'm really looking at the down long position, short position, sorry, possibly here. So yeah, so possibly that would be my short position on AU. But I'm really seeing like AU probably get to this level. So let's, yeah, this would be my target. Target here, not a 90 to 135, so that's not too bad. Let's see what this is. This would be about 70 pips, which is okay. So I'm waiting for this rejection here. Okay, let's look at the daily now. Oh boy, this messes up my what I was looking at, you see, yeah, I think AUDJPY, it has a potential drop of about, let's say, 150 pips, thereabouts, really, or even more in the long term. Yeah, that's what I expect it to drop about 200 pips this week, 250 pips this week. But maybe today we're looking at, say, 80 to 150 pips drop. Yeah, 80 to 150 pips drop. That's what I'm seeing. Go back on. Yeah. So let's see what happens, how it plays out later on. So again, you can see the rejection. It hit our area that we anticipated last week, which was 0.69987. That was what we anticipated. It did that, and now it's just, you know, pulling down. So I'm expecting it to break. And guys, this is just technicals. I haven't looked at the fundamentals. I'm basing this really on technicals. So I'm looking at 100 pips for AU. Okay. I feel like it's on the supply zone. Yeah, and it's now pulling down. So it's retesting this low before possibly maybe doing a continuation. But I feel like, yeah, this is a very strong demand zone. So about 100 pips. That's on AUD USD. Obviously, when I'm doing the entries, and I'm actually doing the live trade at 10 o'clock London session, we'll be looking at again. And as for gold, still very, very bullish. Okay. So let's see. Let's look on the lower time frame. First, let me look at the weekly. The weekly. Yeah. So looking to fill this gap here. That's what I'm anticipating. Yeah. So definitely gold is going to break and really do its thing. You know, it could even get to a high of 1900. But in the near term, I'm looking at 1825 as a good, you know, possibly area of interest. And we can see here, wow, gold played really well. It however hit our stop loss. Yeah, this was a buy stop trade. It almost hit our stop loss. I know it didn't hit on, it wouldn't have hit because this is trading beyond the broker spreads and everything. But this played out perfectly, guys. I called a buy stop on Thursday and it activated on Friday, and then it ranged on Friday, dipped, I believe, on Friday morning, early morning, and then boom, got to our target, as you can see. So, wow, minimum drawdown, and we hit take profit. That was a very, very nice trade. That was a very clean trade. So let's see. Okay, so gold is forming a bullish flag. I feel like it'll retest the previous low, which it has done. Okay, if you guys can see, let me show you something. If you guys can see this, right? This is a previous low. So it's kind of in this range. So it might drop before it goes up. So I feel like it's very bearish. We're still on a bearish trend, but there will be some, you know, it might try to maybe even pull back to this zone, you know, and then continue up. Where overall trend is bullish in the long term. So here now, I'm seeing some rejection on the daily, okay? A bit of rejection on the daily, which is fine because it's playing out exactly how I'm thinking it will play out. A rejection, okay? And let's see, so it could probably pull back down maybe 160 pips before it goes up, or 64 pips before it continues up. But this is a very bullish candle showing strong impulse up, strong momentum in the upside. So I am still very bullish on gold. Whatever happens in the short term, I still feel it could go like about, let's see, 150, 200 pips upwards. Yeah, so that's on the long term. I'll obviously look at the entry on the short term once we start the London sessions. But 200 pips bullish on gold with some rejection. So yes, do expect a rejection of about maybe 100 pips, but it's on a bullish trend. Then we look at, so I've looked at AUD, JPY, gold. Let's look at Euro NZD. Yep, now Euro NZD is on a bullish run, technically. Rejected on this previous low. I feel like we have 330 pip move, but on the short term, I see us doing at least 150 pips. Yep, 150 pips. Bullish. Okay, so sorry guys, I was just checking out. I get so many pop-ups. Like I just need some plugin that just stops these things happening. I don't know. Anyway, so that's Euro NZD. Let's look at Euro JPY. So Euro JPY did, I think it's still on a bullish run, although it rejected off the previous supply zone. But I think just based on the overall trend, it does look like it's still on a bullish run. So let's see, this is about 60, maybe 80 pips. Yeah, 100 pips on Euro JPY, but we'll look at the entry as we are jumping in, if we do jump in today. This is on the short term. I'm seeing that push up, yeah, on Euro JPY. So let's look at Euro AUD, another pair that I really, really like. Euro. Yep, this is now clearer to me. I see Euro AUD just, you know, pushing. Very clear trade here. 200 pips. It's very clear to me. Yeah, man. Let's look at what GBP USD. You guys know I also like GBP USD. It's been ranging. It's been ranging this pair. It's been ranging. I'm still a bit bullish on it though. Although it did reject off this, but this is a really good zone here. So let's see. Yeah, I'm really biased for 100 pip move up on GU, and we may see a rejection before it then comes back down, maybe to 300 pips. So I'm seeing the 100 pip up, bam, then, but I mean, this looks like a bullish flag to me, for me. So GU, I'm seeing 100 pips up, then a drop of about 300 pips. You can quote me, but it could still reject here, okay? First, and then move up. That's also another possibility. But I'm more biased on the upside. We'll check it out again on entry. GBP, JPY, bam, 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 bam. Giving me the same pretty vibes, Market structure is also clear. That's 255 pips. Let's see the previous supply zone. 200 pips on GJ. Yeah. 100 to 200 pips on GJ. So, I mean 150. GBP, JPY, 150 to 200 pips on a buy. Let's buy. But we look at it on entry. We're about a couple of minutes to the London session. Let's look at Euro USD. I could guess that this is on a downtrend. Yeah, man. And it did. As you can see, this is last week's structure. This arrow up, down, retested here. It's done exactly what I thought it would do. So my take is Euro is coming down today 100 pips. EU is Wanna sell for 100 pips, guys. 100 pips. So let's look at DJPY. Yes, DJPY. I like the way it's looking. Ranging market, and it's looking to test the previous high, although it's moving really slowly. Liquidity, I think it'll fill this gap, you know, and probably then push all the way here before it continues on its downtrend. That's my take. Yeah. So, but for now, the shorter term, I'm looking at, let's say, 100, okay, because UJ's moves are really not that big in a day. So, and so 100 to 150 pips on UJ. Okay, so these are how many pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pairs, guys. So I usually give about, I usually give about 8 to 10 trades a day in succession. Then people choose what they want to take or not. Is there another pair? Euro GBP. I don't really like Euro GBP. Like, I think I'm done with Euro GBP, like, to be honest. But right now it has respected my structure. Like, I was up here and it did come all the way down. But for some reason, so this is a very strong supply demand zone. Okay. So I'm seeing like it might pull down. Let's say a good entry for this would be another maybe 10 pips. So let me look at the lower time frame. It's actually doing exactly what I'm thinking. So I want it to pull down another 10 pips, okay? And then now this will be a decision entry. Are you seeing, guys, this section here? This is a pretty good place to make your decision on your entry, okay? So my take would be, it would either reject, okay? See, so come here, boom, go up, then come down. Come crashing down. So this would be my move. This would be my move. So I wouldn't enter this trade right now. It's not ready. It's ain't ready, baby. Just ain't ready. So come down like that. Go up. Okay. Reject off of that. And then just drop like it's hot. Like, yeah, really. So I wouldn't enter Euro GBP right now. Sorry. I wouldn't enter Euro GBP right now. It's not ready. Yeah, I'll just let it do its thing. So I would probably wait quite a bit. Yeah, and this would be my take profit. So I would probably, so let me just put this for a future. A future. Yeah, I would probably do this right there. But put us, is it a sell limit? I'll put my stop loss up here on this previous high. Yeah, maybe make it a bit tighter, maybe put it around there. Yeah, so my entry would be at possibly, entry would be around here. So my entry would be at 0.90572 for a sell, clean sell, tight stop loss. So we look at Euro GBP later. I'll put a potential sell, but it's not a ripe trade for now. This pair moves pretty slowly. So it could even happen in the evening or tomorrow, who knows? But I'm biased for a sell because I don't want to get caught in the range. I don't like trading ranges. You guys, you know me. So 150 pips, sell on the long term. Is there a pair? A pair? I haven't looked at. We're now 8 minutes to the session. So EuroCAD, ooh, baby, looking good, baby. I want it. I want it. I want it. Perfect rejection. EuroCAD has been ranging. Like it needs to fill this gap. So I'm very biased. It will go up about 90, 100 pips, and then boom. Actually, it could go all the way up to fill that gap, 500 pips. So I am biased for EuroCAD 90 pips, 100 pips, actually. Yeah. So let's see. CAD JPY. Let's look at some minor pairs. We see what's happening. Rejection. CAD JPY. I really see like it's on a downtrend for about 150 pips. So let's say 90 to 150 pips. Yep. Eventually, like however long it takes. This could be a long trade. Okay, guys. So 90 to 150 pips. Yep. So I think, guys, those are 15 pairs. So that's about 1,500 pips on a minimum that I'm looking at this week. I hope you catch them. I want to end this session and just jump into a live trading session. But I think I'll spend the last 6 minutes doing some fundamentals. So let's see. I can see I have somebody on this call, Mr. He knows himself, sneaking into the call. Okay, so where's the news? Where is news? Wait, here. Let's look at this. July 7th. Nothing major. I discovered this site. Okay, yeah, so there's a lot of news out there, but not high impact. Maybe Australian news, RBA rate statement, and interest rate. And then I have my daughter here. Interesting. So, I'm not seeing major things here happening. Let's look at daily effects. AED rises as RBA keeps rates on hold. Okay. Yeah, gold holds near 2020 high as Fed. Gold is bullish, so whatever happens in the short term, I think stuck in price of gold has traded fresh highly, really highest during every single month so far in 2020. Yep, so it just looks like it's going to keep going. Knee-jerk reaction, as usual. NFP always creates a lot of interesting things. Yep. FOMC will continue to endorse a dovish forward guidance despite the ongoing improvement in the labor market. Yeah, this chart just looks bullish. It will definitely retest at some point, but it's on a bullish run. So that's gold. So I'm still bullish on that. I am also still bullish on, let's just look at the chart again. I've said bullish gold, so let's look at USD. Looked at it as, yeah, okay. I'm still pullback and then continuation on this. So we'll stick to the pullback of 400 pips and then continuation in the short term, because indices moved really crazy. So back to daily FX. I looked at UJ bullish, yes. Euro NZD. Okay, let me look at what else. Euro USD bull flag still on radars. RSI preserves bullish trend. Euro USD. I was looking, it says bullish, but I was thinking, let's just look at it again. Fundamentally, they're saying it's bullish. I saw something else. Nah, I still think it's going down before it goes up. So we'll watch that one. We'll watch it. I shall watch it. So let me look at FX Street. I have 1 more minute before the London session. Euro USD pressured as German data disappoints. Yeah, sounds more like it. AUD USD falls. Melbourne is put under lockdown. It is latest news. Copper, Chilean, USD card. Yes. But did I look at USD card? Did I look at USD card? Let's see quickly. This is bullish. So is UJ. So 100 and at least 100 pips on UCAD because it doesn't move that much in a day. So it will probably hit this zone or this high on the support, which is 100 pips. Let me just note that down in case we get a good entry. Okay. USD, CAID, PTI, German industrial production rebounds, expected. Or rebounded less than expected in May. Okay, one last site, Forex Factory. Not much today. Okay, I think that's good. Not too much crazy things happening in the market. So I think the trend will be our friend. So that's the end of my analysis, I think 30-minute analysis. And yeah, we're good to go, guys. I shall just pause